One federal agency, two men claiming authority, two different titles for the same position, and a presidential appointment that appears to change absolutely nothing. This is the latest controversy surrounding appointment in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. Now remember, we still have the PFIPC's 1.3 billion naira mystery with Femi Gbajabiamila and Prince Adeyemi unresolved, and now this. Stay with me because this one is honestly confusing, and by the end, you will understand why people are asking if this president is even fully in control of his own appointments. So here's what happened. On June 26, 2026, the presidency announced that Abdulrazak Saad Namdas was the new Director General of the Border Communities Development Agency, also known as BCDA. Now, presidential spokesperson Bayo Onanuga said clearly that Namdas was replacing Dr. Dakurinama George, who they said had resigned to run for governor in Rivers State. Simple right, new DG announced, old one steps down, except that is not what actually happened. Now, despite that announcement, Dr. George has simply stayed put. He's still in the office, still attending meetings, still functioning as the head of the agency, and as of mid-July, he was still listed as the boss on the agency's own official website. So think about that for a second. The presidency publicly announced a replacement, and the person being replaced just didn't leave. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. There are reports that Dr. George is being backed by the FCT minister, one and only Wike, and the fact that George is still sitting comfortably in that seat despite a clear public announcement from the State House has people asking one particular question which deserves an honest answer. Are unelected individuals actually the ones pulling strings inside this government? So I want to ask you a question. Is someone more powerful than the president here? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments. Now, on top of all this, there is also confusion about the title itself. The appointment specifically used Director General, but people have pointed out that in the agency's own past documents, the title kept switching, sometimes Executive Secretary, sometimes something else entirely. Small thing maybe, but people said it reflects a bigger pattern. Administrative lapses that go beyond just one appointment, and as of just yesterday, this has moved way past a simple delay. Opposition parties like the ADC and people close to Atiku Abubakar are now pointing at this BCDA situation as proof of what they are calling on administrative breakdown, and they are using it to question the president's grip on governance right as we head toward 2027. Meanwhile, Namdas, the man who was officially appointed but can't actually take his seat, has been publicly praising the administration, even backing Shettima's renomination for 2027. So you have a man officially given the job, still standing outside the office. Now here's the bigger question this raises. If a direct presidential order can be quietly ignored like this, what does that tell you about how much control is actually happening at the top? Funny how this reminded me of a video I did recently, and it is available on my channel. Professor Adukalu said in his interview that the presidency is being run more like an organized crime ring than a structured government, and around that same time we also have Sowore, what he revealed about Femi Gbajabiamila, allegations that were already sitting in the public record yet somehow never stop him from rising. So we have different names, different stories, but the same pattern keeps showing up. Decisions and appointments that don't quite add up, and questions about who is really straying things behind the scenes. So that is the full breakdown, and honestly, I'm not here to tell you what to conclude. I just wanted you to see it laid out clearly. And before you go, I want to ask you something. What do you make of all this? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this update, do well to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you share this video. Let's keep everyone informed. I will see you in my next video.